Well, it is old school triathlon here in Caledon at the James Vick Quarry. The 7 best athletes you could ever put together over a long course are on this beach, and they are racing for the Nouveau Iron prize purse. It is going to be first, second, and third. We have a world-class female with Tamara Jewett in here, and the way she's going after the first place prize money, we're giving her a 17-minute head start, and then when the race ends, whoever gets to the finishing line first is going to take it. One loop around the quarry. It is 2 kilometers. Then we move over to where the bike and run course is. 3 laps on an 18-kilometer, very hilly bike course for 54K. Right off the bike for 15 kilometers of running on the Caledon Rail Trail. First across the line takes the gold medal, the prestige, and the biggest prize purse of the Nouveau Iron purse. Second and third place prize money as well. Taylor Reed, the hometown boy, can he get the job done? How about Cody Beals, a 3-time Ironman champion twice? He has won the Mount Tremblant Ironman, set the course record. Then you're looking at Jackson Landry. That man was bronze medalist at the North American Champs. He's won a couple of other big 70.3s. Andrew Bolton has had some big races out there. Mikhail, Nathan Steer also into that bunch. And the lady they're all going to be afraid of, that is Tamara Jewett, an OFSA champion, a world-class runner. She runs 33 minutes and change for 10K, and they're going to be chasing her down. They're not going to let her have it easy. She's not going to let the boys take it. It is going to be awesome. I'm Barry Shuckley. Welcome to C3 Old School Triathlon Long Course.
All things considered, I think it's been an okay year. I mean, with all that's going on, I'm happy to have had a chance to keep training and stay healthy, and I got the one race in March, so that was good, but super excited to race here, racing with a couple of my closest training buddies, Taylor Reed and Cody Beals, and you know, it's fun to toe the line together. We don't actually race each other that much, so this is going to be fun, and we've got a bunch of other solid pros, and Tamara Jewett on the women's side will be chasing her down, so it's going to be awesome. And just, it's a tough course, tough bike course. Like, I love the tough bike courses, so can't wait to get out there and just give it everything and remember what it's like to race again.
Really excited for today's race. I think this is such a cool event to run, and it's a beautiful facility, so really excited to be included. 2020 has been very up and down, as it sort of has for everyone, I'm sure. So was very disappointed in March not to be starting my season. I've had to sort of have lots of different parallel plans that keep changing based on what's been happening, but I don't know, it's turning into a nice summer overall. I've been enjoying a lot more open water swimming than normal, and excited to have a few races this month now. So yeah, it's a little strange, but it's okay.
Well, it's definitely been difficult, I think, for everybody it has, right? So it's definitely a shock to not be racing. When COVID-19 hit, I was only 2 weeks away from Texas 70.3, so definitely sucked to have to readjust and find out what's my true motivation and why I slog through training every day. But it's great to be able to come out and do this today.
2020 has been interesting, but a lot of fun. Myself, Jackson, and Cody have really been training together. So we were just up north doing a little training camp. So that was really cool. So we came back down to Caledon to do this race. It's basically the second race that we've done together in 2020. So whenever there's an opportunity to go hard, we get together and we smash. We'll see lots of hard, like, I guess, crushing of each other's souls. But yeah, it should be good. My prediction is we'll all come out of the water together within a few seconds. You'll see a little sprint finish because there's a small preem from Velofix on the line, which is pretty cool. And then on the bike, I think it's going to be Jackson will probably be the strongest, and then myself and Cody will be making sure we keep the deficit as low as possible. And hopefully I'll be able to run them down for the win because my run's the strongest out of the 3, I'd say. So it should be a good day.
Oh, I mean, it's been a disaster of a year for everyone. I got in one little race in March, but I hardly feel like a pro athlete anymore. So I'm super grateful for Barry and C3 pulling this race together. And yeah, it feels good to have butterflies in the stomach again. It's kind of an unfamiliar feeling after all this time off. I think Jack, Taylor, and I are going to be really close. We've been doing a lot of training together. We just did a little camp together, and our fitness is all pretty similar, so it's anyone's race.
Well, it's been an interesting year. I got married at the beginning of the year, and I was all set up to race in the US a little bit, but then was a training camp with LBC in March and came back, and everything sort of shifted there. So I've been training at home, adjusting, and haven't been swimming too too much. So this should be an interesting swim, but I've been able to get a couple open waters. I've been able to race the C3 race a couple weeks ago. So I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty good day. Just a nice fun day to be out.
30 seconds now. World-class athletes fighting it out. Can you imagine if somebody told you that Cody Beal would be on the beach, that Taylor Reed would be on the beach?
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride and shit. I'm straight. I'm on my way. Get up my way. I'm running late. What can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend is Exodus, searching for euphoria, trudging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring. I got 20,000 deep off in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me never bow your head. Whoa.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
I'm feeling glorious. The crib looking Victorian. Oh yes it is. You know that we've been going it since we hopped out that DeLorean. Yeah, we went on guard. Things are just things. They don't make you who you are. Can't pack up a U-Haul and take it with you when you're gone. We posted on the porch, my family's glasses to the stars. My grandma smiling down on me like, whoop, that boy got bars. Okay, yes I do. I said amen and hallelujah. Let me testify to another morning. I'm on it, won't let self get in my way. I got my breath, I got my faith, and I remember why I
I
came.
feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night.
It was good. It was a lot of fun. My main concern today was just wanting to show that I deserved to be here, so it was nice that it went well, and yeah, generous of the guys to insist on a 17-minute start, so that helped. Particularly happy with the swim. That was a solid PB for me, really, and a time I've been kind of aiming for a while, so especially with sort of disrupted swim training in March and April, I was really pleased with that. I was a little nervous for the first lap of the bike, and then I just really enjoyed it and got into it, and then Jackson had me running pretty scared, but a lot of fun. It just felt really good to be out racing.
Oh, it was pretty good. The swim was good. Cody did a lot of work, and I just tried to keep up with him, and then Taylor blasted past us at the end, and I just hung on and came in there third. And I to start the bike, we had, I guess it was 15 minutes because Tamara had an amazing swim. She's really improved her swim. That was super impressive. And I was able to kind of put a big surge in at the start of the bike to get ahead of Cody and Taylor, and then I just really tried to time trial it, and I felt good. My legs stayed strong the whole bike, and ended up coming in just about a minute or a little less behind Tamara, and I was making up a little time at the start of the run, and I I just hit a wall and cramped up and just went into crisis aversion mode and was able to work through it and still ran pretty well. Cody was running me down, and I ended up running pretty well the second half. And I mean, Tamara ran amazing. She kicked my ass on the run, and even if I had a perfect day, I don't think I would have caught her. She's really stepped up her game, so can't wait to see what happens when she gets out there with the top class females in the world. But kudos to Cody for pushing my ass on that run too. I think he got within about 25 seconds and scared me a little bit for sure. So it was an awesome race, and you know, it's amazing to be able to come out here and race. Like, I thought we might not be racing all year, so this felt just like being back out there on the course in an Ironman again. So it was really awesome.
Solid day, yeah. Felt good to be back out on the course. I was apprehensive about it. I haven't raced in a long time. I haven't had a good race since Mont-Tremblant last August, so it's almost been a year. So yeah, I feel like I belong out there again. It was a really legit course that Barry put together. That bike course was utterly humbling. Probably the slowest possible bike course. Very challenging. And the run on this gravel trail wasn't exactly fast either, so it was an awesome course out there.
A better day than I could ever have imagined. Whenever you're out on kind of open roads, you always are a little bit nervous, but these tough hills here in Caledon certainly took it out of the legs. Phenomenal bike split. Jackson Landry 1:17. That's the time that'll never be beaten. Taylor Reed took the swim course record today at 25 and change. And then amazingly, the fastest run of the day, Tamara Jewett took the fastest run. Man or woman, she took it. She took the overall win. That 17-minute gap was enough to take over from Jackson Landry, Cody Beals. Taylor Reed was back in fourth place, and then a phenomenal finish out there by both McKill as well as Andrew Sabolton. So great race by those 6 guys. Small in numbers, huge in terms of quality of field, and we had a perfect day. Blue sky, not too hot. The athletes had a great day, and getting to race for some cash in North America in COVID year, how great is that? And they were all superstars, waited right to the finish, cheering on. And really, you also need to give Cody a big kudos, because he's the man who made the 17-minute gap. I had 12 minutes, he had 17, he did the math, and today, phenomenal race by Tamara Jewett, showing that she really was the class of the field, coming through in first.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step.